This whole story started with Ethan taking one big risk.
Dude, his room, by the way, I know it's not relevant, but his room is so messy.
Well,
Most
who
of
are
you
we
guys
to
probably
speak? Have
know
you seen
Leafy
our old
is
videos?
here.
Yeah, that's true. But if you're
YouTubers are
making
blowing
your
up
big
time.
Magnus Opus,
Big
you'd think you would,
risk.
like, clean up your room a little bit.
Most of you guys probably know Leafy is here, popular YouTuber who's been blowing up big time. I'm actually friends with these guys, so it's awkward and it's uncomfortable. But if for some reason, we as a community have been giving these guys a pass. And I mean, if you look at Leafy's channel, all he does is make fun of kids and like vulnerable people. No, there's no sport in making fun of these people. They're just, it's just sad. It's stupid, honestly, that we've all gone this long giving these channels a pass who are cancerous. I'm serious.
So Ethan calls out Leafy for bullying kids and bullying disadvantaged people in his videos, and you know, I'm not upset about that. That's not the issue here. The issue is this.
And like,
Oh, his room was
look,
clean in that
Leafy-
shot. Oh, the conspiracy deepens.
I didn't notice that.
Me and Leafy are friends, you know?
You're friends with this guy?
Me and Leafy are friends.
All right, so you're friends with him. So how exactly did you get to this point? Like, actually, I'll let you play along at home. What do you think? Did Ethan A, discuss the video with Leafy prior to uploading it? B, upload it with no warning whatsoever? Or B, because the answer is B. Alright, so right off the bat, that establishes that Ethan's goal in this was not to stop Leafy from bullying kids. It was to stir the pot, to get some
well, here, let me.
drama going, to come out as the hero.
Well,
And
I don't agree necessarily with that conclusion. I don't see why me telling him ahead of time has anything to do with me just wanting to stir the pot. The truth about that situation, though, is that I think in that video I did make a mistake by referring to Leafy as my friend because we were acquaintances, which is something that I messed up because Leafy played up that angle in his video about we were friends and but that wasn't really the way it was.
It's just this kind of like creator following another creator, if talking in DMs.
Yeah.
It's not really friends, you know. But
okay. But to draw the conclusion that I didn't care about what I was talking about is I don't understand how you can draw the conclusion from the fact that I didn't tell Leafy that I was making a video.
I'm fine with that. You can do that. I love stirring the pot. However, you made one crucial little error.
I really just want to see his channel die out. I fucking hate him and his channel. Don't give Pyro a platform to defend himself.
Me and Leafy are friends, you know?
Oh shit, we're friends. I mean, that's terrific, man. I mean, I should have known since you literally were sucking my dick about my channel about a month ago. Happy for you blowing up. You got a unique style and personality, man.
By the way, a month ago in Leafy time, I don't know what was the temporal, but that was when I first discovered him, and then he started making all these really like going down this path of like shitting on kids and stuff.
he was making videos daily, so a month was actually a long time.
I think it was more than a month though. But.
You worked hard to get where you are, and you deserve it. It just pisses me off to see Pyro writing yours to undeserved success.
This was the first time that we got a good look at the true, jealous, manipulative side of H3H3, or Ethan. He's straight up calling Pyrocynical a psychopath, cancer, no goofs, no gaffes. This is his honest, unfiltered opinion between two peers in the same platform.
But recently, I've actually had a lot of private messages sent to me of H3H3 giving me a lot of shit, saying how my channel is cancer, saying how I'm completely unoriginal, and I'm a total sociopath.
Now, Pyro, being a level-headed and self-aware guy, came out on this position on top. Do you know why? Because he knows how to handle criticism. He knows how to deflect it. He's smart.
Now, even though Ethan said all this shit about me, and I'm pretty sure he'd kill me if he saw me in real life, I'm gonna respect his privacy and not show any of these messages. Except that one, because it's genuine.
I always took cross with the notion that I would kill him in real life. It's just, but okay, I'm gonna let him finish his point, and then I'll address it.
But what happens when the peasant calls out the saint himself? Does H3H3 Productions go to him and say, you are cancer, motherfucker? I said it here, and I'm gonna say it now, you're cancer. No, dude. Guess what he does? He fucking lies! He tweets out saying, why you straight lying, dog?
Oh, okay, so here it was also revealed that Ethan directly lied in a tweet to Pyro. When Pyro had some suspicions that Ethan was conspiring against him with other YouTubers, Ethan immediately said, no, dude, why are you spreading lies?
So, okay, let's unpack that. So when I tweeted at Pyro, I'm going to give context to this whole thing. So first of all, let me just address. I had this we have WhatsApp open. What was that, Dan?
My bad. I still had it open on my computer.
So we were having me and Leafy were having a conversation about Pyro privately, and first of all, it was super embarrassing that I look back on that conversation with great shame. It was very embarrassing, and it was totally out of line that I was speaking with about Pyro like that. I totally own that. But now let's go look at the context, because I think it's important, first of all, when you watch this video, to see how he opens it. He says, he tempers the audience expectation by starting it by saying, the following video was completed after hundreds of hours of research, recording, and editing. So I'm presuming that he did all the research, which is strange because if you just go to Google and literally type H3H3, Leafyishere DMs. Here, I'll do it right here. Watch. Because I was just kind of, because Leafy dumped our whole DM conversation in his video, so I was like, oh, I know they're still out there. So I go, Leafy is here, DMs H3H3. And the first top result, look, right here. Let's click this. So this is the big write-up I made about it because I didn't want to make a video response. But let's see. Basically, Leafy sent him, like, Leafy made it look like I was just railing on Pyro, but this is shit that Leafy was sending me. Pyro's a fucking psychopath. Yeah, he's a fucking rat, dude. God, I fucking hate this guy. He's a scum. Fuck this guy. Likewise, man. Hopefully he just falls in a ditch. Yep, he's cancer. Literally told me not to associate with this cunt. I should have listened. He's fucking crazy. So, I mean, like, that was just the vibe of the conversation, which is super cringy. I agree. There's this weird thing, like, that I was trying to get people to make a video about Pyro, which is so out of character and insane. That's something that I would never do. And if you go look at our DMs conversations, that, by the way, Pyro read, and everybody read, right? Leafy says, like 10 YouTubers has brought up the titles thing to me. Yeah, don't worry. It was like 10 other YouTubers. Do you want me to bring up the overlap? He's making a video and talking with other YouTubers about making videos about him. I said, no, don't bring it up. It's fine. He says, he's been ripping off montage parody people forever. He ripped them off too. So he's talking with people about making videos to Pyro. I said, this is between us, right? Yeah, don't worry. I'm not saying anything. I never said anything earlier either. It was just a few YouTubers saw the title thing. I said, thanks, man. No problem. We're all in this together. Fuck this guy. I said, you know what? I'm not interested in blasting him publicly. All right. You know what? Just leave it. It's fine. I'm sorry. And he says, you don't have to explain yourself. He says, if I bring it up, he'll stop and he can't do anything about it. I said, if I have an issue, I should confront him about it and not have you do it on my behalf. And that's where I left it. I said, if I've got a problem, I'll just tell him. I don't want to blast him publicly. Which is funny because in the video he cites, Leafy says the exact opposite, that I went behind his back. But again, he's citing Leafy, right? Like Leafy's original video. And if he did all this research, clearly he would have read my post. But like, just take it from somebody who actually watched the videos, right? Look at this. This also came up when I just typed H3H3 Leafy fucking DMs. Take it from this guy.
Video is wrong about H3H3. The thing is like when H3 and Leafy were talking about Pyro, they were talking about destroying Pyro, right? But Leafy is the one that brought it up. This was Leafy's idea to destroy Pyrocynical. So the two of them start talking shit about how much they don't like him in the DMs. And somewhere along the line, fucking H3H3 drops the best meme line ever. Do not give him a platform to defend himself. And Leafy's all gun-ho. Let's destroy Pyro. But then as the conversation goes on, H3H3 realizes that, this is kind of out of line. And Ethan literally says in the fucking DMs, yeah, let's not do this. This is not cool. This is not a good idea. Let's just drop it. And Leafy still wants to attack Pyro. Now, when Leafy exposes H3H3 for plotting on Pyro, Leafy doesn't show any of the goddamn DMs that he started it, that he still wanted to do it, or the fact that fucking Ethan no longer wanted to attack Pyro. It was just two guys talking shit in a private DM, and Leafy manipulated everyone by taking that one line out and showing everyone, don't give Pyro a platform to defend himself. All this fucking information comes out in the new beta podcast that's about to drop. Me, Clown, and Tommy all seen the full DMs, and I'm telling you right now, Ethan, H3H3, is fucking innocent, alright? Yes, he was talking shit in a moment, but he decided not to go after Pyro when this was Leafy's idea, and Leafy still wanted to go after Pyro. Leafy lied and manipulated everyone, like he has so many other times.
You heard it from Keemstar.
Wow.
I mean,
who is that guy?
Like,
he seems like a really stand-up guy.
Who better to speak up for me than Keemstar?
He's actually got the right take. Like, what happened
But
here?
I think this just goes to show, like, when Keemstar doesn't
When he's on
when
your
you're not
side?
on your enemy
Yeah.
list. But no, he says, I read the DMs, and to quote him, H3H3 is innocent. But I have to question Gokanaru's research, because he says he did hundreds of hours of research. And then I have to assume he also watched the Baited podcast, where we talk about this specific issue at great length and explain all this. So the fact that he's actually bringing up this old Leafy video is, without any context or amendment, kind of either his research is not as good as he says, or it's like a really bad faith argument. That's my take. As you've seen, have you seen Keemstar explain for himself? So, like, yeah, I mean, he sets up the video with this whole narrative that I'm trying to get people to make a video on Pyro, which is just, it's been proven wrong. And so...
And that was what you meant, right, when you tweeted at Pyro while he's
Yes,
doing
of
live?
course. He said in his video that I was trying to make videos, get people to make videos on him. I'm like, what? So that's why I said, why are you lying about me? Literally, because I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Like, what are you talking?
Lion dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so here it was also revealed that Ethan directly lied in a tweet to Pyro.
See, based on what did I lie? I don't understand how could he conclude that?
When Pyro had some suspicions that Ethan was conspiring against him with other YouTubers, Ethan immediately said, no, dude, why are you spreading lies?
Because it was a lie, and you could have looked it up easily. Or I'm assuming you did see it in your research, but you decided to leave it out. So that's an interesting way to start the video. That's all I'm saying.
Ironic.
Hypocrisy counter,
Can
number
you just
one, baby.
find, like, someone to pick on your own size? Like, I mean, seriously, dude. What's going on? You're
And then this part, he shows, I'm saying find someone to pick on your own size, and I have 1 million subs, and Pyro has 700,000. And apparently I'm punching down because of that.
That's generally considered the same size.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,700,000.
But also I'm having a private conversation, and I said in that conversation that I don't want to blast him publicly. So that's quite a stretch.
picking on kids. What's cool about that? Clean cut.
So his hypocrisy counter's at 2, but I think I can wash both of those away.
I wouldn't exactly call it clean cut. He's got the hair of a fucking 6-year-old dude with a goddamn shitty toupee.
So Ethan he was recruiting a army of small channels.
I mean, Timmy Brapston, people, that again, he's using Leafy's old arguments, which is pretty weird. But Timmy Brapston was the one time we made fun of a kid, but I feel like if you watch that video, you'll see that it's not that bad. I don't know.
I mean, also, there's an argument of us evolving over time. That's something that we currently don't do, or at the time even stopped doing.
You know, at the time we made that video, our channel was small, and when your channel's small, you have this attitude of like, nobody's going to see this.
Yeah.
And very much, I bear that in mind with him, too, because I actually want to give Gokanaru a lot of benefit of the doubt here, because I think he's actually a talented content creator, and I don't want to shit on him personally, because when he made this video, his channel was very small, and he said himself he didn't expect anyone to watch it. So, you know, a lot of stuff I'm pointing out, like, now that it's gone, like, viral and everybody thinks it's, like, such an important video, it's important for me to talk about these issues and set the record straight. But on a personal level, I understand why it, he would try to manipulate things, because he goes, look, I'm just trying to make a good video. People aren't going to watch it. When you have 1 million+ subs, then you understand that you have more responsibility to, say things straight or to have more care. Like, obviously now I wouldn't go make a video on Jimmy Brafston. That'd be insane. Timmy B.
Or Tommy.
To basically try and conspire against Pyrocynical. Like, wow. Instead of doing a video yourself, you decided to gather a bunch of cronies and get them to do the dirty work.
That literally didn't happen.
Get them to try and topple this guy. Well, I mean, that sure blew up.
The opposite happened. I said, this is stupid. I don't want to do it. But okay, we can move past this.
But what does the saint known as H3H3 Productions do after he's been caught lying? He fucking licks Pyrocynical's asshole, dude. Look at this shit.
I don't know what's the date on that.
Ethan immediately went into damage control. He professed his love to Pyrocynical. He said Leafy was a scumbag.
Oh, you know what's crazy about this? He's referencing my post here, which means he read it. So I mean,
DMs, and
that's crazy, because he's literally saying I read the post, but I'm not acknowledging the fact that what I'm saying is factually inaccurate, which proves that this is actually a bad faith argument.
Basically, the half-assed apology that we got. In retrospect, I can't even imagine how gleeful you must have been when that content cop was released.
Dude, everybody was.
Wait a minute.
That's why I did so well.
iDubbbz create some of the points for that video.
So again, you're going to notice throughout this video that it's like 90% speculation, which is wrong too, by the way. What he does is, his device is that he speculates, but what he says is he speaks it like it's true fact, and he always takes like the most negative possible way. So he says, Ethan, you could help iDubbbz make his video. That's not true. He literally said, hey, you want to do this shot with me, looking at the poster, just like a little Easter egg. And that was the extent. I had nothing to do with iDubbbz Content Cop, but he's just speculating. He doesn't know.
Well, look at that, Ethan. You ended up getting what you wanted. You got to bash somebody through the mouth of another.
I mean, that whole point is just wrong. Yeah.